Okay, folks, sit down, shut the fuck up, and listen to me. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I'm gonna tell y'all a story and drink some malt liquor. 16 ounces. Old English 800 brand. Right in the motherfucking can. Malt liquor. Oh man, that is beyond good. The story of the Ably house began with a young family living in a rural area near Galena, Illinois. It's not actually Galena, it's a small farming community called Council Hill. Anyway, Garrett Bias and his wife had three beautiful children. They hired a young woman named Catherine to help with housework and childcare, and within a short period of time, the man's wife fell ill and died. People grew concerned when the wife was buried very quickly after her death. Within 6 months of her mother's death, the Bias's daughter also became ill and died. Again, the girl was buried very quickly following her death. Soon after that, Garrett and Catherine married and had children of their own. Garrett then hired a man named Jacob Ably to help out on the farm. Strangely enough, Garrett himself soon grew ill and died. Again, he was also buried very quickly. With everyone in the original family dead, the hired woman Catherine inherited the farm. Soon, Catherine and Jacob got married. Mm-mm-mm. Shady business. At this point, at this point, local people said they noticed that Catherine stopped coming to town on a regular basis. When Catherine was seen, people often said she showed visible bruises and signs of abuse. Catherine and Jacob then had children of their own, but Catherine didn't seem happy. One day, Catherine's body was found hanging from a tree in the front of the home, an apparent suicide. Jacob Ably was found dead sometime later. One of Catherine's children said he murdered him because Jacob killed his mother. Now, that's the official story, folks. The story I was told is a little different. Malt liquor!
I met him 15 years ago. I was told there was nothing left. No reason, no conscience, no understanding, and even the most rudimentary sense of life or death, of good or evil, right or wrong. I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face, the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. I spent 8 years trying to reach him, and then another 7 trying to keep him locked up because I realized that what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil. What do we do? He's been here once tonight.
Now, when I lived in Iowa, I lived in a town called Davenport. But I used to go party up in Dubuque a lot. Dubuque is about 60 miles north of Davenport. I had buddies I went to school with that lived up there. So I was up there all the time, pretty much every weekend. So I had one friend Rob, who lived in Dubuque, and the other friend was Kevin. He lived in East Dubuque, which was across the river in Illinois. And Kevin was always telling us about this place called the Ably House. So we're sitting up there getting slizzard one night, and we decided to go check it out. We were bored and didn't have shit else to do. So we drove to this place. Like I said in the story, they say it's in Galena, but it's not. It's outside of Galena. We drove to this house, and for the most part, it was pretty boring for a while. Malt liquor.
I think he'll come back.
October 31st, I return back to Haddonfield. Serial killer, leaving your people trapped and killed. Madman, psychopath on a murder spree. The boogeyman, now your whole city heard of me. Leaving bodies ripped in half until your blood spills. Drain your whole body of fluid until the tub fills. Returning from the...
That house is somewhat famous now, but back then it was just a local legend. And what Kevin used to tell us was a little bit different from that story I just read you, the so-called official story. What the locals around there said back then was that Jacob had indeed killed Catherine. She didn't hang herself. Jacob shot her. Her son didn't shoot Jacob. He shot Catherine. And then Jacob hung himself from that tree. That's the version we were told. So we always thought that it was Jacob Ably that hung himself on that tree. They even had his fucking name carved in it and shit. So yeah, we decided to go check this place out. One of the worst mistakes of my fucking life. Malt liquor.
Now a mouth of wreck, lift you up, rip your whole esophagus about your neck, stab you with a kitchen knife while you try to kick and fight. I'm staring deep into your soul as I end your life. Put a machete into my next victim, you flatline, but nerves leave your body still twitching. I'm back on a murder mission, aluminum that in your body while you laying on the floor in the kitchen. The night stalker, I know where you live. Crowbar to your skull until they open your wig. Yo, there's no escaping this, ain't nobody leaving. I'll hold your head underwater till you ain't breathing. Stabbing you with broken glass, I give you to a tag, slit your throat, gasping.
It's about, I don't know, maybe 10, 11 o'clock. It's the middle of July, 1992. We're up there getting slizzard, enjoying some cabbage. And we're up there for like, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes. We don't try to go in the house because the house was abandoned at the time. We just basically hung around the tree, which is not there anymore. They've cut it down. They cut it down years ago. But we're hanging around the fucking tree and looking at the house and just fucking out of nowhere, upstairs, a curtain gets pulled back and there's a woman staring at us. A fucking old, disheveled looking woman. But it gets worse, folks. Malt liquor.
While you choking, yeah, demonic entity moving on a killing spree. I'm unstoppable, it ain't nobody killing me. I'm soulless, leave your body froze stiff. I murder everybody here, I got no picks. Stop you in the ground till you ain't living. Out the ugliness with a mask, my face stay hidden. I stay lurking in the back of your crib. Throw you up against the wall until I shatter your ribs. Homie, I leave your whole frame twisted and mangled. You crying for help while your...
This woman starts banging on the window. And she's yelling something at us, but we can't make out what she's saying. So we're not thinking ghost. We're thinking, this might be some crazy fucking squatter bitch or something. Let's just get the fuck out of here. So everybody gets in the car, my fucking 76 Monte Carlo. We get in the car. I cut the fucking headlights on. and we take off. I drive maybe 50 feet to the tunnel. See, there was a tunnel that went underneath a train overpass thingy that you come out the other side to get from the road to the house. The tracks were like 100 yards from the house. So, we get in the tunnel, and there's a shadow on the wall. Mind you, it's dark out. And in the headlights, we see a shadow on the fucking wall in the shape of a woman. And this shadow is fucking keeping pace with the car. Malt liquor!
Whole family getting strangled. And while they trying to breathe their last breath, don't worry about it, I'm making sure they die a fast death. I strike fear. I haven't spoken a word in years. I'm sure to bring your whole family to tears. Throwing your body down the stairs. If you survive, you're getting scars, rips and tears.
The crazy part was, this thing was so distinct and so obvious, it wasn't like one of us that said, oh shit, look at that. It was all three of us at the same fucking time. Oh my fucking God. What the fuck is that? So, I basically, I did what they refer to in Smokey and the Bandit as, putting the pedal to the metal. And I don't know how fast we were going. We were probably going about 35, 40 when we first saw it. We were going considerably faster than that when we got out of that tunnel. And it kept pace with the fucking car the whole way. Now, when we got out of the fucking tunnel, the shadow was gone. We didn't see it on the road or on the side of the road or anything like that. So, I don't know. Was it a fucking trick? Was somebody playing some bullshit? If they were, it was a pretty good fucking trick for 1992. That's all I'm gonna say. Scared the fucking dog shit out of all three of us. I will never go back to the house. I don't want to get anywhere near that fucking place. Nope. I don't see how they could have done it. You could easily do it now, but in 92, I don't see it. But then again, I'm a somewhat stupid motherfucker, so malt liquor.
Fully consumed with evil thoughts, no remorse for your bloody corpse leaking on the floor. People warn you when you least expect it. You'll die in a second. I'm using anything for a weapon. Stab you in the face with the hedge clippers. Puncturing your arteries so you bled quicker. The crime scene will be a bloody horror. Drag your body out, toss you in the muddy waters. I'm gigantic, Titanic, supply havoc. The bottom line is you about to die tragic.
Oh, before y'all kick me the fuck up out of here, a lot of other people have visited that house over the years. They don't anymore because somebody bought the place, and a lot of people have had guns pointed at them for going up there now. So I don't. It's probably been years since anybody's went up there looking for anything like that. But back when people did go up there, some people experienced the shit that we experienced. The woman in the window and the fucking shadow. But then there's people that would, their cars would just die in the fucking tunnel. And the reason they would die is their fucking batteries would be fucking drained. Their batteries would just be fucking gone. What else? Oh, the windshields, the windows on your car. You could go up there. This didn't happen to us. But people have said they go up there in the summertime. It'd be 90 degrees out, and their fucking windshield will frost over. You know, shit like that. Oh well. That's my story. And I'm sticking to it. Go fuck yourselves.
This is Michael Myers. My recital's fire. The kamikaze killer.